Hi, my name is Perry, and I've been a user of Mint Mobile for over a year now. To be exact, it's been a year and 3 months, and in this video, I want to tell you my experience with it porting over from T-Mobile, the pros and cons, and lastly, from over a year's experience, am I going to stay, am I going to renew with Mint Mobile, or am I going to switch to another carrier? Now, just to give you some background, I'm here in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I would consider myself the average user. I'm definitely not a power user. I don't have an unlimited plan. The current plan that I have right now is the 8 gigs for $20 a month, and I bought that out for a year. It has Wi-Fi calling, and then I don't need the hotspot and all that. I'm not sure if it has a hotspot or not. But I don't need all the extra features. Although as of this recording right now, I just found out that 5G is coming to Mint Mobile for free. So that's a good sign, and potentially eSIM. But I don't think that's confirmed yet. But let's talk about the port over process. Now initially I signed up for the 7-day free trial, and I was really happy with that, and then I signed up for 3 months after that. The port over process was really seamless, really easy, and the great thing is Mint actually gives you the little push pin to eject your SIM and put in a new one, because sometimes the carrier, they don't give you the little push pin to get it out. But the port over experience was really easy. I didn't lose my phone number. I didn't have any missed calls or missed text messages, voicemails, nothing like that. I was up and running within a day. So after successfully porting in my number, my overall experience with Mint has been really great. First of all, their app, especially on iOS, I'm not exactly sure on Android, but on iOS, it's really well designed. It's quick and intuitive and easy to use. Chat support is on the app itself, and there's little to no wait time. Although they do have a call-in number if you do want to speak with someone instead of chatting. On the app, you can check the data, you can check how much time you have left on your plan, you can renew on there. Pretty much everything that you need to do is on the app itself. The call quality has been great. I have little to no drop calls, and the times that I had drop calls, it's most likely the person on the other end, because they always say, oh, I'm driving or I'm in the tunnel, whereas I'm at home and I know I have a solid reception. But ultimately, here's what I would say. Would I recommend it to my friends or even my parents? And the answer is yes, definitely yes. Because I renewed after 3 months and I have renewed after a year. If it was terrible, I wouldn't have renewed. In fact, a year ago, I brought my mom over from T-Mobile to Mint Mobile, and she's been really happy with the service. And in fact, to this day, she's still using Mint Mobile, and she's been really happy with it. With all that said, great call quality at a fantastic price, easy to port in, great app. So what's the catch here? And from my overall experience, there is one, and it's a pretty big one. Here are the cons. Now, I recently moved. I'm still here in the Bay Area, but ever since I moved to this new area, I've been getting really slow speeds, and it's because I'm getting deprioritized. Before, I was getting 10 plus, 10, 25, 50 megabits per second, really usable speeds, really quick, and I was really happy. But ever since I moved this new area, it's so congested, and part of the reason why is because Mint Mobile is using T-Mobile's towers, and since you're paying a cheaper price, the priority is going to go to T-Mobile's customers. So whenever that area is congested, you're going to get really slow speeds. Personally, for me, I've been getting speeds less than 3 megabits most of the time between 2 and 9 p.m., which is the bulk of the day. I'm getting about 1.5 to 2.5 megabits, so really slow speeds. If you're at home and you're connected to Wi-Fi, maybe this doesn't matter to you, but it's something to keep in mind, especially during peak hours. You may get deprioritized if it's in a congested area. And I know this because I do have signal. I do have bars. I do have the LTE on my phone. When I test this at 2 a.m., I'm getting really fast speeds at like 25 to 55 megabits, but it's only during like the peak times when you are awake that you're getting really slow speeds. So it just really depends on your area. So here's what I would say if you're thinking of switching to Mint Mobile. Even though their map, you put in your address, it says you're blanketed with all LTE, all 4G, and even 5G is included now. You might not realize that even though you're blanketed and you do have coverage, that during the peak times that you're gonna get very slow speeds. So I would say try out the 7-day free trial and make sure to test the speeds around 2 to 8 p.m. and make sure you have fast speeds before you actually dedicate 3 months or a whole year with Mint Mobile. But if you're at home and you have Wi-Fi all the time, then the slow speed doesn't really matter. Then it's a great win-win for everybody. A cheap price, good service, reliable, and all of that. Now, personally, for me, after a year plus, I'm switching to Visible Wireless just because I'm getting these slow speeds, these deprioritization during the peak hours in my new area. Before I moved, I was getting great coverage, great speeds at any time of the day, and I was really happy. It's just this new area is really slow. My mom is going to stay with Mint Mobile long term because she has great speeds, and like I said, I would recommend it to just almost everybody with that one caveat. So if you're interested, I do have a link in the description below to give you $15 off your first month or your plan. So I hope this video review helps you out, and thanks for watching.